You may ask yourself, why is my mosin such terrible garbage when it comes to loading? Well, let me tell you, there's a couple reasons for that. Reason number one is the cartridge itself. It's rimmed. That's your problem. So usually with most rim cartridges, you're going to have a bit more of a tougher time to load them than you would with rimless cartridges. So that's just inherent with that design. But also with the mosin is there's actually one piece in here that does cause a bit of an issue, but it does a multitude of things at once. So there's this little bar right here that's actually multi-use type of part in here. So it's actually a cartridge stopper, and it is also the ejector as well. And it also does a little bit of a mechanical thing to let the cartridges up once the bolt is worked correctly. So I'll show you that. So take this guy and put this in here. So put that in this little channel. Most people will want to go from here. If you know how to load Enfields and Mausers and other things like that, you'll just try to go from here and it should go down easy. But for this, not so much. You want most of your pressure on the back of the cartridge, not on the center of it. So you see people do this where they take the cartridge like so, and they'll try to thumb it in. Sometimes the last round's a pain in the butt. And like that. And I actually did give myself some rim lock, so that's a good example. So right now my cartridge, my top cartridge, is actually behind the rim of the second cartridge. So usually in most cases you try to work the bolt, it's not going to go because it's just catching on itself. And there's one way to get it is if you just keep pushing down and thumbing it forward. Sometimes you can get it to go past, or sometimes you gotta lightly open this, give the cartridges some space, and then close it real quick. That should allow this to push forward. But with that, you can take this out, load the gun like you would have normally loaded it. You notice here, since I didn't actually work the bolt, this cartridge is still down there. So if I go, it's not going to pick that up. So what happens is when you actually go to push this down, the bolt hits this. When it does that, pushes that round up. So this piece where it sits, you see where the rim is, it's actually, you have to fight against that with each round you put into the gun. So when you're trying to put 5 rounds in, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So that's just the nature of the beast. But yeah, that is the reasons why your mosin is probably the shittiest thing to load out of all of your milsurp guns. Bye-bye.